beside you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you, and they rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, cause you're about to be dead. They got magic and flair, they got falchions and cunning, they don't see over there, there's a monster incoming, inspiration is waiting, rise up, don't think twice, put your fate in your hands, take a chance, roll the dice. Can you answer the call, digging deep in your soul, as the legend unfolds, now it's your turn.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Yuki's overtime. As we prepare for overtime, get ready to learn about a little bit of gaming news at this short time. We will have gaming news first, and then we're gonna be play some Would You Rather at the end of the show. We have a few rumors to get through, so we can get started in just a quick bit. So hang out and enjoy in a moment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our Yuki Gaming News portion of overtime. Give me just one moment. We're gonna start the timer. Start the timer here. Don't forget that we will also do this again on Friday night at 11:15. This is our first time doing it on a Tuesday. We may change it to Tuesday afternoons if that is desired. We're just trying this out for the first time at night on a Tuesday night. Let me just make sure this is correctly working. Yep, we're good. Yeah, give me one moment. Water break first. Give me one moment. I'm just gonna check one thing. Everything is good and going to go. And we're good to go. Okay, let me go load up the article. Let's begin. All right, so first story up on the board as the timer begins. We have a story here on Game Rant talking about PlayStation adding a new handheld device. Apparently, a brand new play. This is by Game Rant, and here is what they are saying: a brand new PlayStation handheld console capable of running games natively is reportedly in the early stages of development at Sony. The rumored PlayStation device could be the first standalone handheld device released by the tech giant since the PS Vita, initially released in 2011. There's been growing interest from manufacturers in game making gaming handhelds following the fruitful launch of Valve Stream Index in 2022. In the past couple of years, the industry has seen major tech companies such as Asus and Lenovo release their unique takes on the ROG, Ally, and the Legion Go, respectively. These PC gaming handhelds are competing in the space alongside the more streamlined Nintendo Switch, the current uncrowned king of gaming handhelds into the sales. If the latest leak is to be believed, another challenger may join these products at some point in the future, with a long rumored PlayStation handheld understood to be in the works. So that's gonna be very interesting to see what they do with handhelds and devices, and it's gonna be very interesting because it's been a while since we've seen anything from PlayStation in a handheld department. I I still have my PlayStation Vita, and I still haven't touched that thing in a while. But still, it's been a while since they actually released something that is for PlayStation handhelds, something something that we have not seen in a while when it comes to this type of market. And here's what is going to continue. The article continues: the progress of Sony's next PlayStation handheld is in the quote early stages, as per a report in Bloomberg. The article mentions that a portable console will be able to run PS5 games on the move, quote unquote, suggesting native gaming compatibilities. However, the report said that the system is still years away from launch status while giving no guarantees about the handheld, making it all the way through development either. Insiders also revealed that Sony's remote play offering, PlayStation Portal, which received cloud gaming support for certain PlayStation games recently, was intended to be on a Steam Deck like standalone device initially. Moreover, it is understood that the portable Sony console currently in development builds on the PS Portal as its starting inspiration. Okay, now we got something very interesting here. So years away from launch, which makes sense because I really don't see any Sony PlayStation panel for a while because we still have the Vita. That thing still works, although I haven't played mine in a while. And then you still have PS5, which is still up and running. Then you still have whatever is coming up. The PlayStation is on a roll in a way. Let's keep going. Bloomberg continued to shed light on the motive for Sony reunited interest in the handheld space, stating that the rumored handheld project is geared towards, quote, expanding Sony's reach and eating into Nintendo's giant share of the portable console market. With Nintendo Switch successor announcement slated for early 2025, and with Xbox testing prototypes of a handheld of their own, Sony is aiming to go up against the forthcoming portable systems with the rumored PlayStation handheld. Based on the based on the success of the Portal released last year, Sony looks to be in prime position to roll out another handheld into the market, leveraging the experience gained from its work in the PSP and PS Vita. The console giant would hope that it can provide some good competition to the unrivaled lead of Nintendo in this gaming hardware category. Takeaways from this: first off, um, competition. We talked about competition on this show last week when it comes to video games competing with each other, but now you have consoles competing with each other with Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch, I still have my Nintendo Switch and I love that thing. I can play it at my cousin's house. That's how good it is. But it's been a while since there's competition for the handheld space from PlayStation. This could be it. And now we have Xbox testing prototypes of their own handheld device. So it's about to get very competitive in the handheld space. Okay? Now, granted the Nintendo Switch can be played in three ways. You have a few ways. You have the console itself, you have the tablet, and you have the dock. If you have the dock version of the Switch, so it's pretty interesting to see what the competition market is going to be like. So we'll see where the handheld market go. All right. So let's see what we have in here. I really think if they do this right, they're gonna have a good competition with Nintendo. Now, Nintendo is the king when it comes to handhelds. You have the DS, you have the Nintendo Switch. You also have the regular old original Game Boy. Sony is king when it comes to console. The PlayStation 5, PS4, PS3, PS2, and PS1. And Xbox is good with consoles as well. Xbox 360, Xbox 3 Series X and S. And now they have a handheld which is in testing. The competition is starting to ramp up in that space. We'll take a quick break. We'll get on with our next article. In just a moment, we'll be talking about Final Fantasy IX and a major rumor about could they be eyeing a Final Fantasy VII type release. We'll be back in just a quick bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Yuki's Overtime. It is November 26th, 2024. We are now about to discuss our second article of the night, and that is Final Fantasy IX Remake Rumor, potentially on multiple discs, quote unquote. Let's take a look at this article from Game the Gamer. By the way, I will be posting these videos separately with their own link, so don't keep that. Don't worry about that. It's going to be under the playlist for the Yuki Gaming News, but it's going to add the Yuki Overtime. Okay, here we go. This might be a little bit hot taking now. Final Fantasy IX Remake might not be as possible as a quote a single title, says Yoshi P. He's also the director of Final Fantasy 14, and there's an interview that he just did. So let's take a read on this. This was published September 27th, 2024. Oh, and by the way, there's another rumor about Final Fantasy IX being revealed at this year's Game Awards, December 12th, 2024, in Los Angeles. So let's read this article. When it comes to open secrets in the games industry, you don't get too much more open than the long rumored Final Fantasy IX remake. Of course it is. On top of being leaked by various insiders over the past year, The title appeared in the Epic Game Store database leak earlier this year. It's almost definitely happening, and Final Fantasy XIV's Down Trail expansion poured fuel onto the fire. So I want to go over this first because we need to understand this. The Epic Store database leak. So there was a leak of games that are coming out from Epic Game Store, and it listed Final Fantasy IX and other games. Believe it or not, some of those have already released. Okay, so here are the games that were included in said leak, and some of these are actually out. Some of these are DLC, others edition. Some of them are out, and some of these are offers as well. So there's a lot. There's a lot to look into when it comes to this. Okay, even though Final Fantasy XIV director Nakoy Yoshida, known as fans by as Yoshi has claimed that your Final Fantasy IX references and Down Trail have nothing to do with the potential remake plan, and that neither he nor his team are behind the rumored title. That hasn't stopped people from probing into what he thinks about the possibility of the popular title getting a fresh coat of paint. Um, for this, I'm gonna say this: if fans see something of Final Fantasy IX related, they're going to go ham on it. There is no doubt. There is no doubt they're gonna go ham because they've been waiting for this remake. And believe it or not, there is somebody who made something in Unreal Engine 5 recently that looks so good that it should be a remake. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is the big one. Yoshi Pink, Yoshi P does the things that might not be possible for Final Fantasy IX Remake to be one game. Let's take a read. In a recent interview with Video Games, thanks to Games Radar, Yoshida was asked which Final Fantasy game he thinks would be the next to receive the remake treatment. After claiming that he personally would like to see more remake of Final Fantasy III, a truly inspired answer, he addresses the popular calls for Final Fantasy IX remake and says that it could not be as simple as people think. Quote, of course, I do know there are requests for Final Fantasy IX to be made, but when you think about Final Fantasy IX, it's a game with a huge volume, says Yoshi P. When you think about all that volume, I wonder if it's possible to remake as a single title. It's a difficult one. It's a tough question. Final Fantasy IX is a pretty big game. There's no denying that, especially PS1 standards. However, Yoshi P does make a valid point when there's a lot of barren overworld would probably be remade into something more complex, similar to what Square Enix did with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That alone would undeniably make the game even bigger than original. Then again, there's nothing forcing Square Enix to turn Final Fantasy IX into a remake project on the same scale as something like Rebirth. And even the game's quasi open world don't really land well with some people. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's break it down a little bit. If you play Final Fantasy IX, the original in PS1, you know, you do know that the game has four parts, four discs. That is why they tell you at the end of the first run in Bermucia, I believe it was Bermucia, after you meet Freya and you go through Beatrix for the first time, they tell you, hey, if you want to continue, please pop in disc two or something like that. So you're looking at four parts. With Final Fantasy VII, they did it in multiple parts where you have to buy the game multiple times. So they could be doing something like this in Final Fantasy IX Remake. That's what we're looking at into here. It's still a possibility that it could be like that. Okay, let's continue. No, it's also maybe best for Square Enix to stop funneling money into massive Final Fantasy projects, given how the games rarely meet the publisher's expectations these days. Um, so there's been a lot of interesting stuff going around there. Like we said from the top, Final Fantasy IX Remake is almost definitely a title that is active development at Square Enix. But we have to see what the game scope actually is. If Yoshi P believes are held by others at the company, then we might have to buckle up for another remake saga. Okay, now I want to go into an article, something that I found out about, and this is not talking about Blake Snell to the Dodgers. By the way, that did happen just a few hours ago. We talked about Game Awards, and this was just announced like 2024. Oops, not 2025. Um, there was an article talking about or a video talking about Final Fantasy IX remake news coming at the Game Awards. This is going to be interesting. Will it happen there? Will there be an announcement? You never know. There's always an announcement. It feels okay. What the Game Awards is like an announcement for a game that's coming out, other than awarding Game of the Year. Okay, let's just put that into play. And speaking of what we just talked about, Rebirth, Final Fantasy IX 7, Rebirth has also been nominated for Game of the Year. I mean, not yeah, the Game of the Year, along with other nominations. So, is this possible? Are we about to see news about Final Fantasy IX remake in about a few weeks? December 12th is the Game Awards here in Los Angeles. Are we about to see it? It would be nice. That's what I was saying. Now, what about what what I think it could be if I was like designing this? First off, as much as possible as a single title, yeah, that's gonna be very hard because Final Fantasy IX itself is going to take a while to beat. Assuming that you're not a speedrunner. Even in speedruns, it's a long game. 6 hours, 6 plus hours just to beat the game. Even as a speedrunner, and then you have to do the second half. So it's a combination of 12 hours. And that's just a speedrun total. Okay? Games done quick did a speedrun of this game. Like I believe it was 2013 or 2014. I remember one of the years. They had to do it in 2 days. So Final Fantasy IX Part 1 and then Part 2 in the second half of the next day of AGDQ. So are we about to do something similar where they do kind of like that? It could be very possible. It could be two part. I if this is gonna be not a single title, I would see in two parts. Disc one, disc two, and then disc three and four on its own disc, like in two parts. I could see that happening. I could also see the worst case scenario, four parts. Disc one, two, three, four. How much are they going to charge the players though per part? A game nowadays is $70 if you think about it. Maybe around 15 per part. It could happen. If we multiply, we're gonna do some math, boys. Who's ready to add math? Who's ready to do some math? Because we're about to jump on the numbers. So let's take a look at some math. So if a game is $70 today, divided by 4, that's around $17.50 per part. But if we take 70 divided by 2, $35 per part if they go 2 parts. Assuming that the games nowadays is $70, what are you what are they going to do? That's gonna be the run of the mill question. What are they about to do here? That's the big one. I really think if they're going to do it correctly, I would say the 2 parts. We'll take a quick break. We're gonna be playing Would You Rather in just a quick bit. We go on like Blue Yoshi. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is November 26th, 2024. We have about 23 minutes to go, and it is time for a game. And it is Would You Rather. So for this game, all you have to do is think about would you rather have this or that. And we are going to be doing the junk food and snacks edition today. On Friday night, late Friday night, 11:15 p.m., we're going to be doing another Would You Rather. All right, it is game time. So buckle up, take a listen, and let's have some fun. We have 22 minutes.
Welcome back to Quiz Blitz.
Would you rather? Snacks and Junk Food Edition. Before starting, please subscribe to our channel for more exciting quizzes. Would you rather KFC or Popeyes?
Okay. I am going to do a hot take. I think Popeyes is better than KFC. And here's why. They have a lot of flavor in there. There I have both. But Popeyes to me has a lot more choices in a way. They have the chicken sandwich, they have the fried chicken, they have the nugget, and their quality is very good. I love KFC too, but if I'm gonna choose between the two, give me Popeyes. I'll smash it all day. But don't worry, I'm not like Queso.
Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks?
Ooh, I'm gonna choose Starbucks. Um, the reason being, there's one here by my house, and every time we go to Vegas, there's a Starbucks every hotel. There's literally a Starbucks every hotel. Dunkin' Donut has a good donut. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap. I like their donuts and all. But if you're giving me a choice, give me some Starbucks.
Nuggets or onion rings?
Give me chicken nuggets all day. I'll smash that. I'll crush nuggets right there. Albeit, onion rings are very good too. The only time I have onion rings, number one, if they have it. Number two, Western bacon cheeseburger at Charles Carl's Jr.
Would you rather Pringles Original or Doritos 3D?
Pringles original. I never had Doritos 3D before, unfortunately. But I do know that Doritos is good.
Hershey's chocolate bar or Reese's full peanut butter?
Hershey's chocolate bar for me, especially cookies and cream. I love cookies and cream. You give me, you want, you give me a choice of chocolate. If one of them is cookies and cream, I'll smash it. I'll crush that.
Would you rather Coke or Pepsi?
In every restaurant that I have been to, Coke is preferred. I'd rather have Coke.
Domino's Pizza or Pizza Hut?
Okay, I just had Domino's a few days ago on church volunteering. It was really good. However, Pizza Hut has a good crust. Every time we order pizza, it's between these two. But if you're gonna ask me, oh, we're gonna have a pizza night, Yuki. Pizza Hut, please.
Twizzlers or Red Vines?
Red vines.
What's your thought on this?
Red vines. That's what my thought
Would you rather Twix ice cream bar or Reese's peanut cup bar?
I would say Reese's peanut butter cup bar.
Would you rather Wendy's or Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A has a very good chicken sandwich, and they have very good nuggets. When I go to Chick-fil-A, I think of the nuggets. I like the fries too. However, Chick-fil-A has the sandwich, the nuggets, and the grilled nuggets. Wendy's has a lot of variety. If you're asking me on variety, Wendy's. If you're asking me on window on simplistic, simplistic, Chick-fil-A. But if you're gonna ask me, hey Yuki, what's your favorite restaurant? Give me Wendy's.
Do you have any idea?
I do. Wendy's. Lay's or Fritos? Okay. If I go to a store or like a grocery store and I see chips, my mom brings whatever chips there is. However, if you're going to lay in front of me two types of chips, Fritos and Lay's, I'll take Lay's any day. Fritos is only for certain flavors like the chili cheese and the original. Lay's for me, any flavor that is not vinegar or sea salt. I'll take honey barbecue, sour cream and onion, all those flavors. I'll smash them. We even have Cheetos Puffs at this house right now.
Fritos or Lay's? Would you rather Kit Kat or Milky Way?
Kit Kat, easy. I went to Japan just a few years ago. They have so many Kit Kat flavors that you can even count them all. Like they even have green tea, matcha. Strawberry. Oh yeah, Kit Kat.
Would you rather turkey sandwich or BLT sandwich?
BLT. I'll explain why. I like turkey when it's in the sandwich. I also eat turkey. Speaking of Thanksgiving, um, I like turkey when it's like small pieces in a sandwich. I like them too, but I love bacon. BLT. That's what the B is. I just want to take out, however, the lettuce and the tomato. But if you're going to ask me what type of sandwich you want, I would always choose BLT in this scenario.
Hot tacos or hot Cheetos?
Unfortunately, this is the first one we're gonna have to have a no on either one. I'm not a fan of like too much hot. There is one exception. If there is water near me, then yes, I would take hot Cheeto. I never had a Taki. And even if I did, it's going to be hard to remember because I always see Cheetos more than I say Takis. If I was going to choose, it's going to be hot Cheetos. Here's the thing. I choose hot Cheetos fries.
Sour Punch straws or airheads?
I do not think I had these. You know what? I take that back. Airhead.
McDonald's Quarter Pounder or Wendy's Baconator?
Oh no, now we have one where I have to choose. I love the quarter pounder from McDonald's, and I love bacon as well. Both of them have bacon. Here is where it's going to get different. I I see pickles in there. Unless I'm forced to eat pickles, then okay. I'm choosing the baconator.
Would you rather Sour Patch Kids or Swedish Fish?
Every time I go to a store or grocery, I want gummies. Um, I'm not a fan of sour food in a way. However, as a Filipino, we have something called sinigang, which is like a sour soup. However, when we're talking about candies here, Swedish fish for me.
Andy Capp's Hot Fries or Cheetos Puffs?
Oh, this thing. Okay. The one on the left I have had before, by the way. However, not often. I would I would go with the Cheetos Puff. But if you put this in front of me on a table, like we're hanging out together, I'll take both. But I'd rather have Cheetos Puffs.
Sprite or 7 Up?
Oh, these two. I believe I've heard that there is a new thing called Starry. Give me 7 Up. But I do know that Starry does exist.
Salty popcorn or caramel popcorn?
Salty popcorn.
Would you rather McDonald's hash brown or Burger King hash brown nuggets?
Oh goodness. Okay. Before I choose, here's a little insight. When my parents buy breakfast, especially the breakfast time, like the food restaurant, it's either between McDonald's or Burger King. Okay. For the most part, I choose the McGriddle from McDonald's. For Burger King, I would actually get like the biscuit, and both of them have this stuff, right? This one's a tough one, but I'm going to go with Burger King's hash brown there. I like the hash brown from McDonald's, but I think Burger King has the edge here.
Would you rather DQ Blizzard or ICE?
I would choose DQ Blizzard. I never had an ICE at all.
Would you rather Ruffles or
Ruffles for me. Ruffles, especially the sour cream and onion, cheddar, and all those flavors. Yes. Tostitos, I do understand they are for like the nacho, and I believe that is a dolphin on that logo. Reminds me of Miami Dolphin.
would you rather one sweet world?
I never had these, unfortunately. Actually, no, I take that back. Cookie dough.
Or cookie dough twist?
Cookie dough.
Would you rather Oreo or caramel?
Give me Oreo.
Would you rather Snickers or M&Ms?
Okay. M&M's is a case of what flavor. I would choose M&M's. If this was talking about the candy, I think they're talking about like a spread. If it's a spread, I would choose M&M's. If it's the candy, it's M&M's. Especially the crunch. Snickers I do like, but that thing can get stuck in your mouth, especially when you bite into it. I'm choosing M&M's on this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section.
Gatorade or Powerade?
I'm choosing Gatorade on that one. If I was to pick,
M&M's peanut butter or Reese's Pieces?
okay, both of them have peanut butter. I just said M&M's earlier. I could see myself smashing both, but I'm gonna choose Reese's Pieces on this one.
Would you rather Chick-fil-A nuggets or McDonald's McNuggets?
Oh, we just talked about this. The nuggets at Chick-fil-A are good. McDonald's nuggets, I would only. The last time I had a nugget was a long time ago. The last time I had a Chick-fil-A thingy, that was just a few weeks ago. Chick-fil-A, please.
Would you rather cheesecake or slice of apple pie?
Cheesecake. Just because.
Would you rather combos or beef jerky?
Okay. I will say combos. Okay, the reason being, I could eat that. I like beef jerky. However, it has to be soft. And sometimes they're hard. I am going to choose combos. I've seen this happen. It's the one with the pretzel and there's something inside. Beef jerky, I would smash. However, it has to be soft.
Cheez-Its or goldfish?
Give me Cheez Its, especially with how many flavors they have. I love Cheez Its. That's one of my favorite snacks to eat at school. Favorite snacks, especially white cheddar.
Munchies or Chex Mix?
I would say Munchies.
Would you rather Rice Krispies or Pop-Tarts?
Okay, for something easy on the go, Rice Krispies. For something you can do at home, Pop Tarts. If you're going to school, get Rice Krispies. If you're going to stay at home, Pop Tarts. I'm gonna choose Rice Krispies, especially M&M's.
Big Mac or Double Whopper?
I would choose the Whopper is where Big Burger King. Oh, you know what? No, none. Sorry, I can't choose on this one.
Would you rather Lucky Charms or Fruit Loops?
I would choose Lucky Charms.
Would you rather Jelly Belly or Gummy Bear?
Easy. Gummy bear. I love me some gummy bear.
Jolly Ranchers or Lifesavers?
I like both, but I've seen more Jolly Ranchers than anything else. Give me a Jolly Rancher. There's even a gummy version of this.
Mike and Ike or Skittles?
Skittles. Skittles. Never had a Mike and Ike.
Taco Bell Crunchy Taco or Taco Bell Doritos Locos Taco?
None. Never been to Taco Bell. I think that, yeah, this is definitely Taco Bell. Actually, let me take that back. I went to Taco Bell. Never ordered these, however.
Vanilla milkshake or chocolate milkshake?
Vanilla. No question.
S'mores or ice cream sandwich?
Ice cream sandwich.
Grilled cheese sandwich or marmalade and peanut butter sandwich?
Grilled cheese sandwich for me. My My mom makes a good one.
Would you rather chicken tenders or sesame chicken?
Chicken tenders.
Would you rather smiley potato or Dino nuggets?
Smiley potato, never heard of them. I do know what they are. Dino nuggets, please.
Cinnamon donut balls McFlurry or Oreo McFlurry?
Oreo McFlurry. I love me some Oreos.
Mac and cheese or fries and cheese?
Okay. Loaded fries, basically loaded fries or mac and cheese. I like fries and cheese. You're combining two of my favorite things. Almost.
Corn dog or hot dog?
Hot dog. I would choose corn dog, however, it has to be the plain one. Or kind of like a plain corn dog. No nothing on top, no weird toppings. Hot dog for me.
Would you rather Cajun fries or plain?
Cajun fries.
Would you rather XXL?
Small. Easy.
Churros or croissant?
I had a good churro in Spain. Croissant, very good, especially when it's fresh. If you're asking me which one I would get, give me a croissant.
Thank you for
And
watching.
that's it. That was the last one, and I think we are out of time. It's double overtime. If you guys agree with my pick, let me know. All right, let me know. We have a few more minutes, so we can do some double overtime. We're gonna do one more, so hang on. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back to Yuki's Overtime. We are in double overtime at this point, and we're gonna be doing a ranking video. We're gonna be ranking food fast food from favorite to no good, and that is from Quiz Frog. Let's have a read. Let's try it.
Frog, my friends. Today, you will rank fast food from worst to the best. But before we begin, don't forget to write your favorite fast food in the comments. Let's begin. First one is fried chicken.
I'm going to go yummy, and it has to depend on where it's coming from. It's gonna be yummy for me, but again, that has to come from a good spot.
Next is hot dogs.
Depending on the quality, yummy or even heavenly. Give me yummy. It's gonna be yummy for me. 4 out of 5.
Now rank French fries.
Give me 5 out of 5. Heavenly.
Big Tasty.
Oh, that's, I think, McDonald's. I never had it, but I want to be nice. 3 out of 5. Oh, it's meh. It's meh for me, unfortunately.
Onion ring.
4 out of 5. Yummy.
Mozzarella sticks.
3 out of 5. It's meh.
Pretzel.
4 out of 5. Yummy.
Now rank burritos.
Depending on how it's cooked and depending what's inside, 3 out of 5. But if it's like really tasty, 4 out of 5. But if you're asking me like, would I get a burrito? No. But I'm gonna be nice. 4 out of 5. Yummy. Especially breakfast one. That's a 4.
Tacos.
Oh, that's a 5. That's heavenly right there. Especially here in California.
Milkshake.
4 out of 5. Yummy. I've been very nice so far.
Sweet popcorn.
3 out of 5. It's meh. Actually, I changed my mind. 2 out of 5.
Nachos.
5 out of 5. That's heavenly. Nachos are good.
Pepperoni pizza.
4 out of 5. Yummy.
Loaded fries.
Loaded fries are a 5 out of 5. Heavenly. I have not given a 1 out of 5 or a never tried yet. So that's good.
Chicken sandwich.
4 out of 5. That's yummy.
Egg rolls.
That's a 4 out of 5. However, if it's a Filipino egg roll, 5 out of 5. But because we're talking about a general egg roll, 4. That's so yummy.
Ice cream.
If somebody says 1 out of 5, get out of here. It's a 5 out of 5. Heavenly. Easy. However, that would also depend on the flavor.
Quesadilla.
Depending on where it's from, 4. If it's cooked very well, 5. Average 4.5. Yummy heavenly. Yum 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 endly right there. I'm in a bit in between there.
Slider.
Sliders are good. Um, 5 out of 5. That's heavenly right there.
Corn dog.
Okay, this is going to sound interesting. I love a corn dog. However, I am going to say 3, and here's why. If it's the plain corn dog, there's no topping, no nothing, I am going to go 5. But in this case, because I see there's toppings and stuff like that, and depending on what topping it is, I had one of these before. The hot dog itself was so close to the end of the stick. I only got to eat bread and cheese. I'm going to say 3. It's meh. But if we're talking about a regular corn dog, that's a 5. But in this case, we're talking about the one with the toppings, that's 3.
Fried rice.
Definitely a 5. That's heavenly. Especially in our family, we Filipinos love our rice. We also love fried rice. It's one of the staples in Filipino culture. You have fried rice and you have like a fish and you have like it's a meal. There's different there's different meal names that depending on what the meat is or what the other thing is. That's a 5 out of 5.
Twinkies.
Okay, I wish I had more of this when I was younger. I never had a Twinkie like on a regular scale. So I'm going to have to unfortunately take a pass. But I heard they're good. I just have to take a pass. I've never like dive into the Twinkie verse.
Pickle pizza.
Okay, for the first time, I'm giving a 2 where it's actually warranted. Uh, that's a 2. out of 5.
Chicken nuggets,
That's a 5 out of 5.
cupcakes,
Cupcakes are an easy 5 out of 5.
Cheetos,
Cheetos are an easy 4 out of 5. Very yummy. But my favorite are the Cheetos Puff.
dumplings,
Dumplings are good when they're cooked properly. 4 out of 5. So what we did is we put it in soup, like noodle soup, and it's good.
Coca-Cola,
5 out of 5. That's heavenly right there.
pasta,
5 out of 5 heavenly, especially in the Filipino culture. Okay, for those of you who are not aware, there's this um thing saying, especially on your birthday, if you eat noodles on your birthday, that is what I heard from my mom. She says that you'll live a long life. That's what they say. So give me a 5 out of 5 on pasta. That's definitely not only yummy but heavenly. Straight up. Oh, by the way, pasta is a complete meal. You have your meat, you have your you have your protein, you have your vegetables, and you have your carbohydrate.
chili potato,
Pass. Never had it. It's unfortunate because I never had it. No chili potato for
donuts,
4 out of 5, and it would depend on what flavor. I love me some glaze. I love me some chocolate. I love me some vanilla. 4 out of 5.
Doritos,
5 out of 5. Especially Cool Ranch.
cotton candy,
It's been a while since I had a cotton candy. However, it is a 5. That is heavenly right there. That's like cloud 9.
cheesecake,
3 out of 5.
Garlic bread?
Oh, definitely a 5 out of 5. That is so heavenly, especially when you have like spaghetti or pasta. That's ridiculously good. Or if you're like you make a pate, you put something on it like a sauce. Yum, heavenly. 5 out of 5.
Chicken tenders.
5 out of 5.
Pineapple pizza.
3 out of 5. That's meh. Um, I know what everybody's gonna say. Pineapple on pizza. Here we go again. Here we go again. Does pineapple belong on pizza? You tell me in the comment section.
Cornbread?
My mom just made cornbread. It's ridiculously good. 4 out of 5. That's yummy and a half.
Waffles?
Oh, it's this pancake versus waffle argument from Tim the Tatman. 5 out of 5. Heavenly right there.
Pasta?
5 out of 5. Heavenly.
French toast?
4 out of 5. Yummy.
Chicken soup?
My mom makes a very good chicken soup. However, if we go out to a restaurant, I am not ordering chicken soup unless I'm forced to. 3 out of 5.
Marshmallows?
5 out of 5. Especially if you make s'mores, that's a 5 out of 5. That is heavenly on a stick.
Mac and cheese?
4 out of 5. I like mac and cheese, especially when it comes to like fast, like high end food places. We had one in Las Vegas. We found one in Las Vegas. It was really good with truffle. That was fire. Um, 5 out of 5 if we're talking about high end. 4 out of 5 if we're talking about general. It's really good. And that is the last one. So yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed overtime for today. We'll be back with doing more overtime Friday night at 11:15. Friday night at 11:15. We're gonna be doing overtime once again. We're also be talking about two big stories that happened this week, including the PlayStation 5 scalping on a PS5. There's a new edition that just came out, limited edition, and a lot of people are scalping that. And then we're gonna talk about that. We're also talking about the story of the new game, Stalker 2, which miraculously released under the circumstances that the developers had to face. And then we're gonna be playing more Would You Rather and some other games. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed this overtime as much as I did, and I will be posting these videos separately. So, and tell me what you guys think about the Final Fantasy rumors and the PlayStation handheld, and let me know what you guys think about the whole format. Let's go over to the poll for tonight. Tonight's poll was talking about, would you rather see this in the afternoon or at late night like this PlayStation the PlayStation, and you guys said yeah, you guys like this on a Tuesday. Okay, so we're gonna do this on a Tuesday, maybe on the hour afternoon. We're gonna try that. But yeah, that is overtime for tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. As always, make your roast be critical. We'll see you tomorrow for Classic Mario Night at 5:30. We're gonna continue our adventure with Mr. Fake Yugoslav. That will be our next enemy to fight in Mario RPG. Thursday VR chat late at night because of Thanksgiving. That will be at 10:15. Friday we have Unbreakable Ties Pokemon. Saturday we have Rocket League, both vertically and horizontal. And Sunday we have You Make the Call. Have a good night. This has been Yuki's Overtime, and I hope you enjoyed your overtime. We'll do this again on Friday night. As always, may your roles be critical. I gotta get back to game development now.
The adventure begins. They were always beside you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you. And they rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, cause you're about to be dead. They got magic and flair. They got falchions and cunning. They don't see over there. There's a monster incoming. Inspiration is waiting. Rise up, don't think twice. Put your fate in your hands. Take a chance, roll the dice.